Hot. Do you ever get to a point in your life where you're like, I need to sort out my collection and reevaluate my collection goals? Now, actually, with Digimon, I'm in a pretty good place. I know what I need to get, like my most urgent collection goal is, which is EXO2. I want to finish that first. And then there's longer term collection goals, which is just filling gaps in older spaces of stuff that I've missed. Like I know I'm missing the memory boost alternate arts from an older set. There's a couple of those that I'm missing, some Tamer alternate arts, and a couple of just like general Digimon alternate arts that I'm missing, etc, etc, and some Koki artworks to make sure that I'm caught up on Koki and my Koki binder is up to date. So that's easy, apart from my bulk, which I'll get to in a minute. But my Pokemon collection is a bit of a mess. Pokemon has been going for over 20 years. It is a long franchise, and I joined just pre-COVID. When I jumped in, I was just excited to be back. I wanted to keep all of the hits that I was hitting. And then I found Japanese cards and their quality and how good those were. So I kind of switched from English to Japanese and jumped in English every now and again. And the cards that I hit, I kind of like kept. And I was opening up promo boxes and just keeping the promos. And looking at my binders today, it's like there's no goal, there's no streamlined thing of what I enjoy. So I have made a list of cards, of basically cards. Will I buy those as singles? Do I enjoy them enough that I want to buy those type of cards as a single? Or what are the cards that I wouldn't buy as singles and I'm just keeping just because I've hit them? And how do I stream my collection? How do I make my collection something that feels right for me? You know, that this is my collection, what feels right for me. So the cards that I actually enjoy are Pikachu. I really enjoy all of the Pikachu promo cards, alternate arts, rainbows, etc, etc. So I haven't got every single Pikachu card. That is insane. There are some very expensive Pikachu promo cards especially. But where I can, I have been picking them up and curating them together in a little set that I enjoy, and looking at those cards make me happy. So those cards I will be keeping. The alternate arts, I haven't been like hungrily going after all of the alternate arts or anything, but the exception is the character rares and the art rares. The art rares are a newer thing, but the character rares, I have been picking up at least one a copy of each of the Japanese sets that modern that have been coming out. I really enjoy those cards. I think they are really pretty, really beautiful. So that is something I'm going to be continuing to be picking up as singles and continuing to collect, are all of the character rares and art rares. The special character rare cards and the special art rare cards, I won't be buying and picking up every single one of those. I'll only be picking up the ones that I personally enjoy. I either think the art is beautiful or they're Pokemon that I love. So those are my two criteria. I basically want to look at a card and either be like, I love that card because I love that Pokemon, or I love that card because I love the artist, or the art is just insane, it's beautiful. That's my collection goals with them. Rainbow cards, I actually really enjoy rainbows. Not that I'm too sad that they're not coming back. You know, it makes it easier for me to not having to collect newer ones as well as older ones that I've missed. So even though, you know, it's a little sad that I won't be getting new rainbow cards, maybe they'll bring them back in the future. Though I think that's a not as popular opinion in the community. I think a lot of people are quite happy to see the rainbows go. It means I can go back and just kind of like aim for those rainbow cards that I've missed. The biggest one is the Pikachu, that Pikachu rainbow, that big happy boy. I never got that chonk, but he's like, yeah, long term. Like I could eventually end up like missing him. He might go through another big price spike and might go out of my reach, but Digimon first, and then any Pokemon thing that I've missed, I'll kind of like pick up as I go. One other thing that I do really enjoy with collecting with Pokemon, and I will pick up as singles, are the male trainer cards, and then group trainer cards and any female trainer cards that I think are just really pretty. For example, the newest set, the Gardenia, where she's all in the flowers, I really want to pick up that as a single because that is beautiful. And I'm not doing like I'm collecting all the male trainer cards thing. It's more like I enjoy male trainer cards. they're easy for me, well, most of the time. There are Raihan enjoyers out there, which makes his cards a little bit more expensive. Not that I mind that. I'm a Raihan enjoyer myself. I think his cards are stunning, but it makes them easy for me to pick up because they're generally a lot cheaper than the female versions. So they're an easy collection piece for me to have, and then I enjoy those cards. Now, the things that I won't buy, which I need to now really start looking at my cards on, are the female trainers. I won't buy female trainer cards. Most of the time they're too expensive, and they're pretty. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they're pretty, but whatever, don't really need them. There are exceptions to that rule. Again, like I said earlier, the Gardenia card, I think that's really, really pretty. There's a lady card I want to pick up. I haven't yet because the last time, well, when she first came out, she was very spenny. She might have come down now, and I do enjoy Cynthia. So I did pick up her and Garchomp, like her with Garchomp. Incredible, an absolutely incredible trainer. So I have picked up a couple of Cynthia. Gold trainer cards, I don't pick up or buy. Gold Pokemon, unless it's a Pokemon I really enjoy, or it's like a special artwork that I think is really pretty. Shiny Pokemon, I don't really pick up those shiny cards. You know, I really loved Hidden Fates, and even Shiny Star V, I did enjoy that, but I haven't gone back and picked up those cards apart from Galarian Rapidash and the Teapot, because again, those are the Pokemon that I love, like Sinistea. And then the vintage cards, unless they hold nostalgic value. So there was one Arcanine card that I wanted to make sure I picked up and had because I always wanted it. I think it was Light Arcanine. I wanted it in English, but again, it's too spenny. So I bought the Japanese version because it was more accessible. And to be honest, it looks just as beautiful, and because I collect Japanese, that fit right in. And then I won't buy, you know, the playable cards, the Vs and VMAXs, again, unless it's a Pokemon that I enjoy. Promos, not really interested. So I need to go through my collection and just strip out the cards that I've just kept. So I want to streamline my collection to rainbow cards, the art rares, character rares, Pikachu cards, and the male trainers, and then any alternate arts that I enjoy. So for the alternate arts, for example, I know I've got four the Eevee hero alternate arts that are missing, so I need to pick those up at some point. So first things first, my Digimon bulk. I need to sort out that. From BT9 onwards, I have not sorted it out, so that's what I'm going to do now. But first things first, I need to put together the box to put them in. Good Lord, help me. Oh, God. I need to look at the YouTube tutorial. Holy shit. Okay. I'll do. There. Alright, first things first, let's sort out the bulk. Once I've sorted all the cards in that particular expansion, separated them out via, you know, their colours, I am now going to start sorting each colour from baby all the way to the option cards and the tamers. So I'll order them from baby all the way, number order, to the end, the level 6s, the tamers, and the option cards. I never normally keep more than 5 copies of a card. All of the spares I will put to the side and I will give those away. So I've done that for red. Now time to do that with all the other colours. Now that I've sorted out the cards and I have some of my Pokemon ETB card dividers, I can actually sort these cards out. So I'm going to leave this first row for future starter decks and start putting these bad boys in. So Now that I've actually sorted my cards, it's time I went through my binder. I'll do an update video on what I'm keeping and how my collection is going to go forward, but I think I'm going to have to sit down, watch a movie, and do that in the background.